We are proud that the Giro d'Italia, one of the biggest biking sports events in the world, is for the first time coming to Israel, a ride that will put Israel on the map and will connect people around the world. Stage 1 in Jerusalem, Stage 2 in the north of Israel, Stage 3 in the south in the Negev desert, 226 kilometers of beautiful scenery. I, Dana Meir, live in the south in the desert Negev, and am proud that we will have the opportunity to see the race. Come with me and see what the south of Israel has to offer. We start in Sheva, the capital of the Negev, a city that has connection to the Bible, to Abraham, and today a modern city that offers a unique experience. It bridges between past and future. I was 18 years old when I came to Israel from Australia. For me, everything was so different. The language, the culture, the people. What I found that surprised me was warm and friendly people from many different parts of the world, living in one country, one complex country. I came to live in the south with my 3 kids 14 years ago. I believed that I could make a new start. I returned to studying and chose tour and biking guiding. Back to the Giro d'Italia. It passes through here down to the kibbutz de Boker, a kibbutz that was founded in the early 50s by a few pioneers that wanted to start a different community, a socialistic one based on equality. David Ben-Gurion, our first prime minister, chose to live on this kibbutz. For me, he's an example of a true leader, one that talked and lived by his values. His home today is open to the public. We keep rolling to Midreshet Ben-Gurion, a settlement that was established according to the vision of David Ben-Gurion, a place of learning. It is a unique place for research, education, cultural inspiration, and a home for many. I chose to live here because of its community and the magnificent views of the desert. Here I truly feel that the sky is the limit. David Ben-Gurion chose to be buried here in our community as he believed in mankind and felt that only in the Negev our true spirit will be tested. I believe that only in the desert can you connect to your true self. Close by is part of the Israeli biking trail that has been built mostly by volunteers and continues to Eilat, cross-country trail that passes through the most beautiful natural desert scenery. Cross-country biking for me is a tool for empowerment with many groups that I work with. Look up while riding, we can see on the mountain the ruins of Ovdat, an ancient Nabatean city, one of a few in the Negev desert. The Nabateans were an ancient people of Arab origin who developed agriculture based on collection of scarce rain. Despite the desert climate and the little amount of rainfall, they flourished. They lived in harmony with the desert until they assimilated into the surrounding nations. What is left today are the remains of their cities and agricultural infrastructure. Ovdat is today a World Heritage Site and is part of the incense route that starts at the Arabian Peninsula via Petra, the Negev Highlands, and ends at the port of Gaza on the Mediterranean coast, 2,400 kilometers long. Thousands of ancient rock carvings or rock art were found on these mountains, some up to 4,000 years old. Archaeologists believe that they are a testimony of early man's thoughts and beliefs of himself and his world. They were holy messages, a treasure of the past, beliefs, myths, and the ancient life's worries. The Giro travels along road number 40 to the south, a scenic road that passes through the small town of Mitzpe Ramon that overlooks the Ramon crater. Mitzpe Ramon and Ramat Negev are part of the Negev Highland tourism and are a center for desert adventure activities. The area's stunning natural attractions can be explored by jeep trekking, mountain biking, and hiking. Mitzpe Ramon is only 2 hours drive from Tel Aviv and an hour and a half from Eilat, and its hotels range from basic to very luxurious. The Ramon crater, known as a Machtesh, is a natural phenomenon that can be seen only in Israel. The Machtesh was formed over millions of years, and its visitor center, which is perched on the edge of the crater's rim, is well worth a visit to understand how the crater was formed. Going down into the Machtesh, we have the opportunity to go back in time, to go back millions of years and see where it all began. This is the largest of the Negev's 3 natural craters, 40 kilometers long and 9 kilometers wide. It boasts unusual volcanic and magnetic phenomena, fossils and ancient rock formations, and remains from the ancient Nabatean nomads. We descend to the Faran riverbed, the largest dry riverbed in the Negev, which flows briefly but dramatically after heavy rain. Looking up, we have one tough climb. I started to bike it, but almost gave up at the toughest point. The Giro d'Italia is on the home stretch now. Only 60 kilometers to go to the finish line in Eilat. We pass kibbutz Madar, which was established by a group of friends who wanted to create a cooperative and creative community. They practice organic farming, desert architecture, water recycling, and have a beautiful art center that runs workshops. The high desert climate allows orchards, olive groves, vineyards, and date plantations to flourish. From Ne'ot Madar, we drop down to the Arava, which is part of the Great Rift Valley, and on to Kibbutz Keturah, which is also a home to the Arava Institute for Environmental Studies of the region. The institute promotes environmental cooperation between Israelis and Palestinians and residents of neighboring Arab countries. Here, nature knows no political borders. We now come to the finishing line in Eilat, the southernmost city in the country. Eilat has a border with both Jordan and Egypt. It is a tourist city, sea, sun and desert, a perfect combination, a good place to finish a great biking race in Israel. With these short videos, I try to show what the Negev has to offer, the diversity of land and people, and of the way biking makes a difference by acting as a bridge for both people and religion. The Giro was my trigger, starting me on a journey of making these 5 videos.